Welcome back, everybody. We'll ask anyone who's ever had laser hair removal, and they'll probably say it's so great that they wish they'd just done it sooner. Well, today we're going to separate fact from fiction about this wonderful treatment.
Angie Serio is the manager at Milwaukee Medical Weight Loss and MediSpa, and they help people lose weight. They also offer a variety of aesthetic treatments like laser hair removal. And 'tis the season. Good to see you again.
Yes, this is when people start thinking about their unwanted hair.
Yes, it's so true. But there's a lot of misconceptions out there and facts that people don't really know or understand. And I'm sure you hear questions all the time because people think they can come in, get one treatment, and their hair free. And it doesn't quite work that way, right?
It doesn't quite work that way. And technology has changed. So every day in consultations, I have to almost kind of just set the bar straight as far as what is fact and what is fiction or what they've heard.
Kind of educate people as part of the process. What are some of the misconceptions?
One of the biggest misconceptions is that you have to have more than one treatment. A lot of times people think it's one and done, and it's not. You have different hair growth cycles. You're naturally just kind of shedding hair always, and we can only kill a certain percentage at each time. So you do have to have, the FDA regulates 6 treatments. There are sometimes stubborn areas and things like that where you may need a couple, but 6, you should definitely be the majority hair-free.
Okay.
And those sections are how far apart from each other? Because it's not like you can come in Monday, come in Wednesday, come in Friday, come in Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you're hair-free. These have the cycle, like you mentioned.
Yes, there is obviously the science behind your body's hair growth cycles. The facial areas are a little less. It's 6 to 8 weeks. The legs are the longest. It's like 10 to 12 weeks. So we do kind of have to portion it out. Laser hair removal, now that people are thinking about it, again, it's not immediate, but we will get you there definitely.
Can people shave in between? Because people wonder if they have to grow it out,
Yes,
right?
that's a lot of misconception too, especially with facial areas. Nobody really wants to grow it out. It's embarrassing, things like that. We actually have people shave the day of their treatment. If there's hair growing through the surface, the actual laser picks up on that and it can burn or just kind of interrupt where the heat has to go as far as the hair follicle and kill it.
So it's good to be shaving in between, good to be shaving that day. You've got these segments between certain areas of how long before you can do it. But each time you do a laser hair removal session, do you see some reduction of hair?
Yes, you do. So that basically what we killed kind of grows out, falls out, and never comes back. So you do get less and less and thinner, yes. So you do see results, absolutely. I mean, the sooner to start, obviously, the better. But it is not permanent until after that 6 treatments.
Okay.
Who's a good candidate? Because people wonder about their skin tone.
And that's to the technology of the laser. Any ethnicity can be a candidate. The only people, I guess, that wouldn't be a candidate would be blonde or gray hair because there's no pigment in that hair. And the nice thing about our laser, I mentioned ethnicity, we have that melanin reader, which is basically the only FDA-approved melanin reader that you put on people's skin. It basically calculates the melanin in the skin and the hair, and it comes up with treatments, the most effective treatments for any individual treatment or person.
Okay. How about this time of year, people get in the sun, they start getting tan, it changes the color of their skin. Does that change their level of effectiveness?
It does kind of change the level of effectiveness. We do tell people to try to stay out of the sun, you know, as far as, you know, vacations and things like that. 4th of July, you don't want to be sitting in the parade. But, so we try to be sun sensitive, you know, before and afterwards. But, a lot of times that can cause burning, and with that melanin reader that we have, there's no chance of burning, there's no chance of any adverse side effects. You're just not going to get as effective of treatment, but we don't have to skip it. We don't have to have people come in and say, no, I'm sorry, we can't treat you.
That's wonderful. What about areas that you can treat? What areas of the body are you able to do?
Any area of the body. We have done men's heads, we have done chests, backs, obviously for women, a lot of facial areas, a lot of bikini, a lot of underarms, legs. I mean,
legs.
Yes, toes. We can do toes. We do a lot of toes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Some of those like hidden tricky areas that you
Little hairy knuckles on your toes.
Absolutely.
No more.
No more. It's more of the embarrassing areas that we really can treat. I mean, any area, but.
I know a lot of guys do just right between the brows, so they don't have to worry about that as well.
That's a lot of maintenance too, and you know, you never want to worry about your unibrow. So
unibrow. Yeah. It's wonderful. And in a consultation, you can tell people what to expect, so that you can even do facial hair for men or women, or backs for guys.
Yes, backs, chest. What I always like to do in a consultation too is obviously tell all the information, lay it out there, but then I actually have them come in for a test pulse too. It's right. We just change rooms, and it really kind of sets the standard as far as how it's going to feel. A lot of people are very nervous that it's going to hurt and things like that. it really doesn't. And people are, as soon as they do that test pulse, like, okay, sign me up, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And we just do the treatment from there because it's really not.
It's that anticipation of what it could be.
Yes,
and
exactly.
then it's not.
Is it painful? I bet people want to know that too.
It's not painful. I always say it's annoying because it's kind of like a little snap of heat. But I will say we do have the most effective and the least painful laser because unlike most laser heads, it's usually like a thumbprint size. We have a head that actually is like 5 or 4 of those thumbprint sizes. So if you think of a larger area, we can cover a lot more of that area in less time. And that means less pulses, which is less, obviously, those heat zaps.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Right now you have a great special offer, but it's only for the first 10 callers this morning. So get your dialing fingers ready. Here's the number. Because laser hair removal at Milwaukee Medical Weight Loss and MediSpa, for the first 10 callers only, buy one area, you get 2 free. So, for example, you buy the legs, you can get the underarms and the upper lip or the bikini area for free, which is incredible. So call right now at 414-616-3535. They're located in Greenfield on Forest Home Avenue. Be sure to call now. There's also a website listed there. It is Milwaukee Medical Weight Loss. MediSpa.com. Great to see you, Angie.
Yeah, good to see you.
Great timing for hair removal.
Get rid of it.
Thank you so much.